Today we're going to show you how PlantSight will enable your digitalization journey. We're going to cover topics about how PlantSight will help you capture 1D, 2D, and 3D data from different sources, how PlantSight transforms this raw data into one complete digital twin visible by all so that everyone has a single web portal to see the current data in the digital twin as it's operated in a production environment. This creates value for our customers. PlantSight gives you insights for better and faster decisions anytime and anywhere. You're going to be able to continuously monitor and quickly optimize your plant assets. The result will be increased equipment availability and performance in your production environments, as well as reduced operational and maintenance costs. PlantSight enables collaboration across the team in the operating environment and allows you to have a single source of truth in the complete digital twin. In terms of the demo today, we're going to show you two aspects. The digital enablement, where we acquire all the data, aggregate it all into a digital twin, and this allows you to visualize the updated digital twin from designed to as built, to as commissioned, to as operated. Then the system enables two modes of operation in digital reliability. First is the dashboard first view, and second, the asset model first view. Both of these views allow the production and operations personnel to evaluate bad actors and performance, allows them to investigate what's going on, and eventually acknowledge alarms in the production environment as it relates to equipment reliability and process reliability to generate work. Today we're going to show you how maintenance and repair work can be generated against these conditions. Now, here we're in PlantSight, and you can see we're on a first homepage of the web portal of PlantSight, where various information and notifications will be shown to you based on your sign-in and your role. The various views on the left-hand side will be different depending on your role. So, in terms of the acquire, we first import the data. Here you can see the various imports that were done. Of course, you can filter and sort. I'm going to focus on this one here done by Klaus. If I open it up, you can see it was an Excel import of a list of equipment, in this case pump list, and we can also see all the status of what was going on, and 14 rows were imported. Now I'm in the aggregate view, in which we can see all the different imports that were done, and we can show them being aggregated into the digital twin, as I showed in the PowerPoint slide representing the business processes. So I'll select this pump list and show the aggregate import view screen. Here we get a list of the plant structure on the left-hand side and the source structure from the import files on the right-hand side. PlantSight shows you the places in the plant structure where there are differences. So as I scroll down here, you can see there's a difference here in the P2 plant area. I click on this area, it doesn't matter which side, and the differences open up, and I can drill in to see where I want to show what's going on or see what's going on. So I'm interested in this area called machines. Here you can see some differences on the right-hand side. Some pumps have some differences, as well as there's some new pumps. What I want to do is look at the differences and decide what to merge into the digital twin. So I'll select this pump 1A and click the compare button. This screen shows what is in the system from the import I just clicked on and what was already in the digital twin. You can see there's some differences here. I can evaluate those, edit them, and merge them into the digital twin with a few clicks. Now, as I just showed you all about acquiring the different data from 1D, 2D, and 3D sources and how those are aggregated to update the digital twin, now we're going to show you in digital reliability part of PlantSight how to assess bad actors using a dashboard first and an asset model first approach. So I'll switch back to PlantSight. Here in PlantSight, you can see that we have a multi-site corporation with many sites here in their chemical operation depicted in a single consolidated production dashboard. There's some problems in the Karlsruhe facility that we're going to drill into. These dashboards are highly configurable and tailorable and can include information like the HMI screen component on the left, which is seeing live data coming from the DCS system, tables of KPIs grouped by asset types like compressor, pump, and turbine at the bottom here in the rotating equipment area, as well as information from operations and maintenance and specific asset health KPIs at the bottom. We're most particularly interested in what's going on with this centrifugal compressor here, C021B. I'm just going to click on it and open it. Now here you'll see a lot of process information coming in from the DCS, streaming feeds updated into PlantSight so we can see exactly what's going on with our asset. If we click on the engineering tab, then you'll see engineering information, the failure modes coming from asset reliability, as well as the inventory of parts coming from the bill of materials information. There's all sorts of other information you can have on here, including graphics of specific parts, including a viewer where we can see and rotate the part, as well as take various cuts of that part, explode them, and implode them back together. So you can see lots of information right at the fingertips. Again, PlantSight's all about enabling collaboration and access to the information, so it's open and enables fast decision making for cost-effective operation. Here's a maintenance tab with work order information. As well, in the maintenance tab here, you'll see a link to the asset model, which I can open, and I'll show that in the next step of the demo, even though I can open it right from here as well. So the second way to operate PlantSight is the asset model. So here's an asset model of our chemical process plant. And just like in the dashboard view, the system is set up to help various staff like operations managers, production managers, plant managers, maintenance managers, supervisors, and reliability engineers all get to where the problems are. So we have these various filters where I can see things like which assets are operating, or more importantly, which assets have alarms. The system will zoom into the assets that have alarms, and it'll be zoomed to whatever level to show all the alarms in the system. So here you have two vertical pumps with problems. I'm just going to select the first one here, and you can see, again, everything's at my fingertips. All the design information is right here on the right-hand pane as well. I can look at documents. Right here we can even open those documents with a single click. And the user can click and open the exact document right in their screen and view it right here. Just close those down. On attachments, we can put other things like photos. In this case, it's just a simple photo to download, and it comes right here, and I can open it up. Again, a few clicks away, information and all the right access right at my fingertips. In terms of reliability, we're often interested in what are the hypothetical events or potential failure modes that could happen. Here they are all listed. And in terms of the actual events that are driving this alarm, there's a high alarm here, and I can in fact take a decision and go acknowledge that. When I acknowledge the alarm, the system pops up a window for me to report right into the reliability system exactly the task I want to do to fix the job. So I can do, various work orders or requests, but if I pick this work order based on a task, then the system knows through all the links here's the suggested pump repair task list to fix the job. And I could then hit OK and create a work order. It would go into SAP based on the work type corrective and the maintenance group mechanical, and the task list is right there to generate the work order from. I won't do that in the demo today, but that's all totally possible. Another aspect to the digital twin represented by the asset model is the ability to show a picture-in-picture of other information. So here we can pick an alternate model, and in this case the related schematic shows up in the picture-in-picture window. I can zoom that model as well and navigate around and see here's the pump. It's already selected in blue for the related pump I clicked in the asset model. So again, more information at the fingertips, multi-mode of operation, and you can even insert different information in this picture-in-picture like dashboards and other information, including the 2D schematics and PNIDs like I've shown here. So we've just shown you a complete overview demo of PlantSight, including both digital enablement to create and update the digital twin from the engineering projects and upgrade and maintenance, and modifications, as well as the digital reliability aspect for evaluating poor performance from both a dashboard and asset model first approach to allow users to focus on the initial high risk problems and take action, such as a maintenance repair, to correct them and keep the production operating in its best optimal performance capability. Thank you for your time. Now, in case some of you are wondering, I don't have a CAD information. I have a very old brownfield facility. We can also enable in PlantSight a capture of your reality model using photogrammetry. Here's one that was captured with Bentley context capture. You can then stitch the images together into a 3D model. I can go in and zoom on that model. I can rotate the model dynamically. As well, I can select a certain pump, just as was shown earlier in the CAD model. The same information shows up on the right-hand side, all the design information, as well as the actual events and whatnot in the panes at the bottom. Additionally, even in this model, we can still have the picture-in-picture view. We can insert dashboard widgets about the production performance in the picture-in-picture view. I can also show the actual CAD model if it's available, as in this example right here. And again, you can zoom in there and show the various equipment in the CAD model if you had that information. In addition to what you have from the context capture, you can mesh this all together into one digital twin.